Okay, so today we're going to show you how to use SpeedFusion or Fusion Hub VRF, really it's Fusion Hub, to connect two sites that don't have public IPs together, and then use SpeedFusion Cloud to create bonded internet. So on the left-hand side, I've got an MBX HD4 5G. On the left-hand side, I've got an HD2 MBX, a BR2 Pro 5G. And then I've set up a Fusion Hub with VRF so that these guys can connect to the VRF, they can talk to each other, and they can both have their dynamic IP addresses, and then they'll talk to SpeedFusion Cloud. So I've created the hub local ID, and then the SpeedFusion, and then the local ID of the mobile units is just going to be, they're going to be the same. So we're just going to have, and that's going to be the local ID of the remote units. We're just going to do that right there. So what we do to set this up, we'll go to, let me copy this real fast. Okay. So what we do is we'll go to our MBX, our first router that we want to connect. And I just go to advanced, local ID, and I set my local ID like that and hit save. And then I go to new profile, and I put in the remote ID and the profile name, which I just used the remote ID. Turn off encryption and turn on dynamic weighted bonding. Then the address is speedfusion.mypep.link, and hit save and hit apply. And then I go into my BR2 Pro 5G, go to advanced, local ID, and then new profile, put in the profile name, put in the pre-shared key, speedfusion.mypep.link, enable dynamic weighted bonding, hit save, hit apply changes. And what I'm doing here is I'm pinging the remote site. So I'm sitting connected to the MBX, the 192.168. So my laptop, oops, sorry, that's not what I wanted. My laptop is sitting right here connected to this, this is on this side right here. So I'm connected right here, and I'm pinging the mobile router. So that's what this is here. I'm pinging 192.168.8.1, which is the mobile router. So when these two tunnels connect, established. Oh, there they go. Now I can ping the other side. So you see how it starts pinging. So to see the status of this, I can just click status. And there's my SpeedFusion with my connections right there. So you can see there's my 192.168.0.7, which is my remote network, and my two internet connections that are being bonded to it. And then over here, here's that. Now, so that creates if I go back to my Visio, that creates the connection between these two sites. So now I can add 3 or 4 or 5 sites to this, and then they'll all be able to talk to each other on the LAN. But if I still want bonded internet, what I got to do is go to SpeedFusion Connect, choose a cloud location, automatic, hit OK, choose the SpeedFusion Cloud, enable dynamic bonding, hit save, hit apply, go to my other router, choose cloud location, automatic, hit the little green checkbox, click on the SpeedFusion Cloud, click dynamic weighted bonding, hit save, hit apply. Now I've got to make it to where the router uses those for internet. Right now, like I'm sitting behind this this 5G router, this HD4, but if I go to whatismyip.com, it'll be, oops, sorry. If I go to whatismyip.com, it's just going to give me my T-Mobile of one of my T-Mobile connections here. So if I want to use the bonding, I need to go back to advanced, and see this says send all traffic to right here. I can check this box, Or I can go to outbound policy, which is my preferred, add a policy, and say bonded internet, SpeedFusion Cloud. And I can say any priority, SpeedFusion Cloud, and then remove all these. And then I say, when no connections are available, fall through the next rule and terminate sessions. So what this is saying is, any of my traffic that I don't know about, so anything that's going on, send out the bonded internet connection, hit save. So the way this works is, if I go back to my Visio, routers use routing topologies like OSPF and stuff. So this router knows this router exists. It knows 192.168.8 is over the Fusion Hub that goes to this router over here. However, I created a policy that says anything that I don't know where it is, go to SpeedFusion Cloud, which gives me my bonded internet. And so that's what I'm doing here with this policy. I hit apply changes, and on the remote device, I do the same thing. So I go to advanced, outbound policy, add rule, bonded internet, any priority, VPN, SpeedFusion Cloud, drag all these off of it. Fall through the next rule, terminate sessions, hit save, and hit apply. So now if I go to whatismyip.com, I'm getting UpCloud USA, which is obviously not AT&T, out Chicago, and there's my public IP address. So now I'm bonding my internet out this SpeedFusion Cloud, but I can still ping the remote site. So I can ping both sides of the tunnel. There's my 7.1, there's my 8.1. So I'm bonding site from router to router, and I've got bonded internet using SpeedFusion Cloud. So let's see how fast my internet here is where I'm sitting. It's not too bad. And then if I go to my device, status, SpeedFusion, I should see that traffic going over. There it is right there. Here's my traffic going over SpeedFusion Cloud Chicago, 6551. So there it is. So that is how you set up the Fusion Hub with VRF. And if I go to my Fusion Hub and go to status, which you won't have access to this, there's my two routers, my BR2 Pro 5G, my MBX 5G. There's my two networks being bonded together. Thank you. I hope this video is helpful, and have a great day.